Hi there everybody, how you going? We hope you're wet and windy and wild. The Boaty Bunch Club, let me get that right, and we're here to give you a help. Okay guys, this is the boat that we were looking for the owner. The owner has finally contacted somebody, and she's looking for $80,000, we're told. $80,000. I don't know what the value is, but that's the price she's looking. Okay, and this boat, one of the sons has got an interest since their father passed away. So just thought I'd let you guys know what the story is on these couple of boats that are in the area. Okay, well that just about settles that piece that we've just clipped out of the old movie. And of course you've got our email address right there if you need to contact us. Okay guys, now I don't want you guys to get into a flap like this here fella that we've got from up the coast flying around, particularly when you get a ticket from the Marine Department and the Police Department for marine infringements. Okay, I'm just going to show you what to do when you get a ticket. Don't do as Jim did. And if you do, you could end up with the same problem as he did, possibly nearly losing his life. Okay, this is what the Boaty Bunch Club is all about: getting together, helping one another, and having this arrangement of knowledge for you guys that are local to the area. That's why we need more people in the club. Okay, now I'm just going to show you some pictures here that I think you should understand what happens to somebody who's trying to get something done to save paying a ticket. Now the first thing is I'm just going to run some boats in between the various clips that I'm going to show you, just to take up some space and get you ready to have a look at one or two of these things that's taking place. I'm going to move things. You can slow this down on your computers and have a look through the ticket. I've taken out some of the information that is private, confidential, and if you want to meet Jim, you can meet Jim, and he can tell you all the data that I've removed from the tickets. But for the sake of this video, these are the things that can happen to you. Okay? Right. Okay, first the mast. This mast navigation light was there on the 13th of June 2014. It's important that you know all the pieces that go with this, so you can see how they fit into the pattern of people making mistakes with regards to times, dates and places. Okay, that gets that one out of the way. So let's have a Captain Cook at what's going on here and how the authorities can get things wrong. And they do, quite often. I will tell you that. No trouble whatsoever. Now here's another short shot of the mast, same length of time as the other one. This mast navigation light was taken a picture of on the 16th of July 2014. You can see the light's got an entirely new position. Question is, why and how? Just a quick ad for Coastal Dive Services here, keep it. Okay, I'm going to give you this ticket in 2, 3, 4 pieces on here, but you can see it moving. You can stop at any time you wish and have a look at the ticket. The dates and the costs of the ticket are all included. Now, this is from one department, and this ticket here is from the other department. You'll see them written in at the bottom. It's exactly who and what prices and where they've been charged accordingly and by who. Tickets are signed. Okay? That's the tickets. Now, Jim's not one to get in a flap, as our little friend here, but you have to react. And so he did. What his next reaction was to fix the light after getting the tickets. And here's the result. Jim tore an artery in his leg by falling off the rigging. And of course, it did a nice old tear. You can see here how fresh it was and how little there is in the area. We didn't know how big it was until nearly a week later, when Jim turned up and showed me this. This is Jim's leg, and we've got both sides with a photo in between the two shots. Now you can stop this anytime you wish, and you can have a look at the damage that was done. Jim could have very easily lost his life as a result of bleeding to death. In fact, he couldn't make it to ring the ambulance. So Jim had his mobile left in the car that night after getting home. He then got too sore to get back to his car to get his phone for the rest of the night. It was bleeding pretty bad, but he didn't know it, and in too much pain to even bother to care. And the lady in his life got the medical support to him just in time. Jim was one lucky duck that he was able to get help in time and get treated for the artery in his groin. He had his foot caught up in the rigging, and he might have been hung there for hours, days even, before anyone would have noticed. Don't go it alone, guys. That's what the Boaty Boat Club's here about. We're trying to get everybody contacted one to the other so that we can help each other. Okay? Don't make this mistake. I'll go on with the story with the ticket now. Okay, 31st of July 2014. I took a bit of video. You can see it in Boaty Bunch Club Video 2 on YouTube. Did not notice at the time that the video had captured a part inside the cabin that showed where the mast-like cable was located, or, in this case, not located. There had been a stormy exchange between the buyer, Jim, and the seller, Peter, in the handing over of the boat yacht. To justify the exchange, it was agreed that the radar system would be retracted from the yacht and the agreement. That was that. Well, it was back in the 21st of September 2012. That was when the receipt was issued between them both. From that date, the 21st of the 9th, 2012, Jim had not been issued with an infringement ticket from either the Water Police, or the Maritime Authority Safety Department, both of whom patrol the area both day and night. In this case, the tickets were issued, ticket 1 on the 25th of the 4th, 2014 at a time of 2016 or 8:16, and respectively ticket 2 on the 31st of the 8th, 2014 at a time of 20:51 or 8:51 p.m. Now, both the police, water police, and the Marine Authority were very precise in the correct time entered on the tickets, since the boat yacht had been without lights from the date of the ownership exchange, which was the 21st of September 2012, to the first ticket on the 25th of the 4th, 2014, being a number of days without the light amounting to 582 days in all. That's right, 582 days without the light being noticed is a breach of duty in relation to safety by both police, the police, water police, and the Marine Safety Authority for not noticing no light. How about that, guys? No, didn't notice it. How could they not notice it in all that time and not, as written in the Maritime Safety Act, perform accordingly and contact the owner for the sake of safety, and then have two authorities write out two tickets 128 days apart? Who's minding the safety mentioned in the Maritime Safety Act? Not the Maritime Safety Authority, and neither the police, water police, when they are not relating to each other as is to what has been recorded, be it each authority in their duty of care to the Yachties, Boaties who pay for the service. See the Act, guys. Have a look and see for yourself. Okay, first we set the timeline. Jim buys the boat on the 21st of the 9th, 2012. Days up to the 13th of the 6th, 2014 are 631 days. The first ticket is written on the 25th of the 4th, 2014. Days to the ticket from the 21st of the 9th, 2012, ticket number 1, is 582 days. The mast light in the correct position is on the 13th of the 6th, 2014, and the days to the 16th of the 7th, 2014 are 34 days. The mast light is not in position on the 16th of the 7th, 2014. Let me just show you how this works. The second ticket was issued on the 31st of the 8th, 2014, which is 128 days from the first ticket, and 582 days to the first ticket from Jim being the owner. Common sense is not going to cut cables that you don't know what they belong to. And as the light was hanging from the mast pointed out, when the sabotage is the only answer, but by whom? With no help from either authority, you are left in the dark, literally. You don't need a degree to see the authorities are not doing their job and that damage is happening with no notification from the authorities. They are not in touch with each other or with the people who own the property that are supposed to be monitoring for safety. If I don't raise this issue of damage, then safety will go to more damage that will not get reported, but will get an infringement ticket to pay for either $220 or $227, which don't correspond with each other anyway, for the very same indicated offence on two tickets. Not good enough, water police, or maritime authorities. We want our registration back for lack of duty of care. Get that. Okay, here's the clues, and this is the first piece of the clip that you can see that was taken from a video that we took on that day, mentioned. You wouldn't know it, first of all, looking at this, but here's the clues. 3 cable ties and no cable. Very clearly in the corner of the film there. And on the next clip, it's just a matter of looking and pointing out each clip that is on here. There we go. It's just unbelievable that a piece of cable can go missing. And there'd be no ticket written out in all that time as a result of that cable being missing. Well, guys, that's about it. If you want to get in touch with us, you've got our email on previous. Well, guys, that's another one from us. That's all this week. So here we go. We'll catch you next time. Number 5, not number 4. Number 5, guys. Well, all the best, you guys, and we'll see you next time. Maybe we'll get the motor finished.